Hey everybody, so I am on a mission. So I want to try bullet journaling, and I've been looking at it all morning. I was like looking at my sketchbook, I'm like, man, I don't know what to do, and then I watched a video on bullet journaling and I'm like, whoa, that looks really cool. But my problem is I don't have an extra moleskin that's ruled, and I don't have any other, they're all sketchbooks over there. They're all sketchbooks. None of them are like ruled or dotted or graph paper or whatever. None of them are like that. So I am going to take a trip to Target, and then I will come home and sort of plan out. I already have it sort of planned out here what I want to do in my bullet journal, because I feel like I should get it started now. So that way I have like a month and a half to get used to using it, because I'm eventually probably going to use it for school, because it's more engaging than just having a planner. Like, that's why I never really continued using my planners, because it was just not engaging enough and I couldn't like get into it. So I'm hoping now that I would have to do this weekly, I would get into it more and I would be like just using it more, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna run to Target because I know they have a lot of cute planners, and I have a little extra money that I can spend today. So I'm gonna go do that, and you guys are coming with me, so let's go. Okay, let me show you what I'm working with, because this is usually where 3/4 of my money goes. Okay, so the obvious culprit, Hobby Lobby. Down there, we have Fazoli's, which is like my favorite place to eat. Over way down there, we have a Hy-Vee. We have a Kohl's, and then we have Target. Do you see my problem? Oh my god, it's so hard to choose. Okay, so I found this one, and it's only $5.99. The lines are they're actually showing up a lot better on camera than they actually are on the page. So I don't really know. This is really pretty, but moleskin. Oh, I don't know, man. Okay, moleskins are great, but I'm gonna go with this one. This light takes forever. Okay, so this is what I ended up with. I ended up getting myself some new pens, because these are the pens I love to use, and I bought 2 of them toward the end of the semester, and they were gone by finals week, so I needed some more, and I figured I could use them with this, so, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone. And this is just a green room regular journal. It says that our journals are made with paper containing 60 to 70% recycled fiber and printed with non-toxic soy-based ink. So they're like a nice creamy yellow color. The pages are anyway. I'm trying to do it that way. So, you know, they're nice creamy yellow color. At least they look like that in the store. They're, you know, off-white, whatever you want to call them. And I'm a little worried because they're kind of thin pages, which is okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world. But these pens are pretty potent, meaning like they soak through paper. A lot of the time, I'll probably just leave these few pages blank because they're hard to write on, so yeah, not too shabby. If you ask me, this was only $5.99 and these were $4.09, so I only spent I think 10 or 11 bucks with tax. Over here, this is just like my notes for my journal. This is like a little doodle for a future maybe watercolor, and just a little key I made, like just notes from my 4.5 hours of surfing Pinterest and the interwebs for ideas. I figured I would just make a few basic pages with you guys just so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm not really sure if I'll be the best source for bullet journaling. I learned everything I know from Carrie Carista, I think is how she pronounces her name. She's on YouTube. I will link her down below because her videos are so informative, so great, so amazing, and I highly recommend it. There are probably a bunch of videos on YouTube you can watch, and she mentions a few bloggers and stuff that talk about bullet journaling, so you can check those out too. Okay, so the first thing that bullet journals usually have is an index, and I'm not really sure if I'm even going to use an index, but I figured I would put it in here anyway, considering I'm probably going to have a lot in here by the end of the semester, because I'm mainly doing this to see if it'll work for my this next semester and semester after, because then I'll be done with college. And I don't have a lot of classes, but I have 2 science classes, an art class this next semester. And then after that I only have 1 class, and it's super easy from what I heard. So this is mainly just to sort of organize my life a little bit, and I feel like I'll be more engaged. So I guess I'll just get started. I just bought some G2 pens. I use these all the time for school. I bought 2 toward the end of the semester, and they were gone by the end of the semester, by finals week, so I needed some more anyway. So yeah, I'm just using that, and these write really nice. I really recommend these. Proven #1 for longest writing. I'm sure that's true if you write a normal amount, but I am a college student, and I wrote probably 3 5-star, 5-subject notebooks worth, so I guess I'll get started on an index. I'm a little nervous because I don't really know how this is gonna turn out. I'm actually really nervous to start this. I don't really know why, so I guess I'll just start. Okay, so that was a really not very fun clip, but I don't know, I figure I would show my thinking process too, because she had, her starting page, but mine's like half glued onto this page, so I'm gonna start here, probably bring it over to here, and I'm thinking I might even bring it over to here. Actually, I think I'll just have these first 4. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah. First 4 pages as my index, and that way it'll start my journal off nice and flat, I think, so go ahead and put that in my index. And write page numbers, because page numbers are helpful. 1 through 4, index. I have no idea how I'm ever going to fill all this up, but I'm sure I will. Okay, and then the next thing she said would be a good idea is a year at a glance page, so I guess I'll just make my header real quick. So I'm just using this font that I found on Pinterest, called Earl Grey Tea, and I use this I'm using this for my scrapbook, for probably all my scrapbooks because I'm so used to it now, but I'm just using that because I know all the letters pretty much. But I just wrote this year, and it's just really cute, and I know she said a lot, well, from what I've seen anyway, it's either you have a geometric theme or a floral theme, or I guess it can be however you want, but I figured I would do sort of in between. Like, I love florally and swirlies, but I also like the little flags and stuff from the geometric, so I think I'll just do a little bit of both. So yeah, I guess I'll just start making my year at a glance page. There's June. It's actually the 21st of June whenever I'm filming this, and this is actually going to be the extra video for Thursday, so I'm just gonna do June just because I have some plans toward the end of June that I would like to put in here to remember, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna fill in the rest of this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just went through my calendar on my phone because I use this thing for everything now. Like, look how busy I am. I am ridiculous. But I finished my year at a glance page. This is what it looks like. I'm still really tight and I'm really nervous, so like I just noticed my calendar's getting smaller, so I was trying to fix that over here. It does bleed through a little bit. You can't really see it on there, but it does bleed through quite a bit. But I can work with it, whatever. I just filled in some important things that I had coming up, like Austin and I went to Peoria in June. Henry County Fair is this week. It actually started today. and I have a job and a side job I have to do, so I figured that was important. Another side job in Austin's college graduation party next month, fall semester and Mississippi Valley Fair in August, and I get to go to Art Prize in September, and then everything over here is still blank because I don't have anything yet, so... And I was saying before my camera died, this side's blank because there's nothing going on yet, so I can go ahead and put that back in my index. And I also only went to December because I figured once 2017 rolls around, I could make just like a little interjection in here and just start 2017 in this book, unless I finish it, and then I'll just go get a new one. Also, what I think I'm gonna do, this is very see-through. Like, I should have gotten different pens or something, just not these pens for this, because, I mean, you can totally see that. That's from the page before, and yeah. I mean, that's from that page, not even this page, that page, and you can see it plain as day. So, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to start taping pages together, so that I can begin other things, or just skip this page or something, because that's really bad see-through. So, I think I'll just skip this page and just work on this one, and just skip pages. Or maybe I'll just tape some pages together, I don't really know. But I think the next thing I'm going to put in here is my key, my legend for, like, you know, crossing things off and stuff. So yeah, that's my plan. Okay, and this is just my little key that I made. I'm sure I'm going to add a lot more to this. I have colored pens I'd like to use, so I am positive I'll be adding to this, but for video's sake, this is all I have. I just have, like, you know, when I upload, if plans change and get moved, bills, events, little notes, if I've started something, deadlines, task and completed tasks, water intake, I want to start drinking more water, so every day I'm going to have little 8 cups of water sitting there, and if they're colored in blue, that means I drank it. I've already drank probably, I don't know, 4 to 6 today, so proud of myself. And then just blog posts, I'll do something special with that, I don't really know. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be adding more to this. I already added it in my index, and let's see, it's on my notes. I could probably go on to the month page now that I think about it, so I'll make June's month page. Okay, note to self, this blue washi tape sucks, because it's rolled up on itself, and for some reason it's like sticking, like making the outside sticky too, so I just had to like wipe this, you know, with a Kleenex and get it all roughed up and like fuzzy so that the pages wouldn't stick, and it still sticks. So hopefully with use it'll like not be sticky anymore, but that's just really disappointing. But I did end up taping these two together just on the edge, just so I could make this my calendar page and have this be the memories page for that month. Ta-da! Okay, so I got my June calendar and the memories page. So this is pretty much just a page to reflect back on what happened in June, just a little fun little page that you can doodle on or whatever. And it doesn't show through, so yay! I'm probably gonna have to do that a lot in this book, and luckily this book has a lot of pages. So hopefully this lasts me through December. Yeah, I messed up on this, but I saved it because I was originally gonna have it going this way since that's how it is in my phone. But I made it too even. Like this, the lined part lines up exactly to 5x7. So I was like, okay, cool, 1 inch per whatever, and it did get 35 squares, but I had to do it this way, which was okay. I'm okay with that. But I think in the future I'm definitely gonna have it on this page because that was really hard to do, especially since it, you know, it flexes like that. So that's a good part about these journals. Like if you don't like this, you know, a certain setup 1 week or 1 month, then you can change it the next week or the next month. So that's the cool part about this. You just kind of tailor it to however it works for you, and that's why I really wanted to try this. And I'm loving this so far. This is so much fun. And I am gonna go back and, like, you know, do my doodles and, you know, colorful stuff later, but right now for the video I'm just getting my basics in. Okay, I'll be honest, I already don't like how this is turning out, but luckily I'm doing this week, and next week is a whole new week. I can change this whole layout depending on whenever, you know, I do the next week. But yeah, I so far I don't like this. I figured out that these pens, like if you go for a long time, they have like they make little sort of, you know, blobs, and then like if it's not dry, it smears, so unfortunately, but yeah, this is for this week. I'm gonna fill it in, and I have a lot of pages I want to put in here, but I don't know if I want to do all of them yet. I mean, I know this is just me starting it out, and I know I'll probably add more pages, but I also don't want to spoil everything in case I do a flip through later. If you guys are interested, leave a comment or like if you want to see more of this, but I think I'm gonna end it here just to give you a little sneak peek about what I'm doing. You can check out bullet journaling online on Pinterest, Tumblr, YouTube, Instagram. Those are the 4 main ones I know. I've been watching a ton of flip throughs of other people just to get inspiration to keep myself going, so I'm gonna probably turn on some tunes and catch you next week.